whole idea in the farmer was that I could bring them all up. And I wanted to get them to where they were the greatest producers and the highest income group. I wanted to take them from the bottom to the top if I could.
He would say, never forget who causes things to happen. The workers in the field who harvest the crops, who plant the crops.
I grew up understanding that farmers were the absolute rock bottom supporters of our culture.
One of the stories that really had a great impact on him was what he would tell about his mother back when he was growing up on the farm in Georgia, here, a cotton farm. And his mother would always said, you don't feed people because they're good or feed them because they're bad. You feed people because they're hungry. He saw the great need for something to happen in agriculture. He was a faculty member at the University of Georgia, and admittedly, I think he left that against the better wishes of the Dean of Agriculture at the university and his own father to try to do something to benefit the farmers of Georgia.
The average money that crossed a farmer's hand in a year was $72. He had been to Denmark early in his life and had seen the co-ops there, and he came back and started what was Cotton Producers, which became Goldkist.
The purpose of Goldkist, as Mr. Brooks often articulated it, was to improve the economic well-being of family farmers in the areas it served. Goldkist was one of the first companies that had poultry servicemen whose total function was to go around from farm to farm and help the producers do a better job at what they were doing.
He was absolutely committed to the fact that profits were to be shared, and that's how it happened in a co-op.
Goldkist's legacy in Georgia is that many farm families achieved a much higher standard of living, and their sons and daughters and grandsons and granddaughters continue to enjoy that benefit today through the poultry business. Mr. Brooks influenced agriculture policy very directly. Because Goldkist was the largest agribusiness in the Southeast, he knew presidents and secretaries of agriculture, secretaries of commerce, other cabinet members.
And he served on boards for many presidents, for 7 presidents.
One of the most compelling speeches I heard President Carter make was at Mr. Brooks's 85th birthday celebration at Goldkist. He gave him the credit that he deserved for the leadership that he had provided to Goldkist, to Emory, to the Methodist Church, and to agribusiness in the Southeast.
He loved the university, and that was the only way it was ever referred to in our house. It was the university. When he was in his 90s, he was invited back to give lectures in the School of Agriculture. He loved being able to brag that he had been the youngest professor and now the oldest. One of the things that is so nice about the D.W. Brooks Lecture is that it is an ongoing educational commitment.
I think the importance of the Brooks Lecture today is that it brings the leading thinkers, the leading speakers, the thought leaders to the campus so that young people can see that there are great opportunities in agriculture, agribusiness, agricultural economics, and the environment associated with agricultural activities.
He would be absolutely thrilled about, and he was thrilled about it during his lifetime when he could go. That was one of the highlights of the year.
Today the South is booming, it's doing well, and it's up there even now, and we're doing quite well. So we have great institutions now in the South, and they're training lots of wonderful people, and they're building the South, and that's the way you do it. And so I think the future of the South looks better to me every day.